Hello, Galaxy. I'm Chris Pirillo, streaming live onto my Twitch channel. You can find the link probably somewhere around you in proximity to watching this video. We have a Star Wars lifestyle. Kind of crept up on us. Then again, it kind of followed me from childhood. Never really disappeared. And we realized that there were more and more items being released that had Baby Yoda's likeness on them. Right? Grogu. This is my best Grogu impression, by the way. This is like if you don't have a costume and you're trying to look like Grogu, aka Baby Yoda, this is all you got to do. And people will get it. They will totally get it. They will understand. They'll go, oh yeah, it's Baby Yoda. I get the. They may not know Grogu. That's kind of for the insider fans. Oh yeah, Baby Yoda. I know. And they'll do the same thing, right? Just be careful. You got to do it this way, not this way. Big difference. Found that out this morning. So I wanted to show you a few things that we have in our Grogu kitchen, our Baby Yoda kitchen. First thing is this. It's a planter. They actually have several planter types out there. I don't know exactly how else to explain it, but different designs. And this one has Grogu in the pod, or the pram, as it's called. What's nice about this is it looks great. It's very decorative. I love this one out of all of them because it's got some rocks in here that were effectively glued down. And, of course, this plant, which is fake. And that's also why I like, hey, thanks for the follow on Twitch just now. It was amazing. Did you see that? It's really cool. Wasn't expecting to see that here right now. So this is nice because you don't have to do any upkeep at all. It's like always green, kind of like Seattle. Always green. This is in Seattle, too. The video is being done in Seattle. It's totally evergreen. And as is the Baby Yoda, evergreen. Because, I don't know, will Grogu change colors at some point in the future? One item you can stick in your kitchen, or stick anywhere you want. It's up to you. I'm just telling you, it exists. The next thing that happens to exist for your kitchen is something that I do not use, believe it or not. But, you're going to love this. You're going to love it. Tech! Tech? I know everyone's like, oh, tech! It's tech. You know how I know it's tech? Because it's got one of these dangly bits. And when anything's got a dangly bit like this, with metal sticky things, you can push this into holes, and then whatever it's connected to does something. So yeah, you gotta watch for the pointy things, the bits at the end of the tail of sorts. I'm not exactly sure. Well, anyway, if you plug this in, what'll happen is it'll make coffee. It'll make coffee. This entire apparatus that you see in front of me is kind of all in one. No, you can remove the mug, but what I'm saying is that when you buy it, you get both the mug, which seems to be an exclusive design on both sides, but you also get the coffee maker. I don't use this because I prefer to make my coffee differently. I better be careful not to tilt this down too far. You pour the water in. It comes with a filter. Make sure you grind it for the appropriate levels, because if it's too fine, it'll be bitter and the water won't seep through easily. If it's too loose, you may not get the flavor. So this is going to be a drip type of machine, or drip type of experience. Me, personally, I still use the AeroPress even after all those years. And being vegan, I still use cream, just the heavy whipping cream that's specifically coconut cream, and it tastes awesome. Diana, however, loves her Grogu coffee because she makes her coffee in this, with the mug or with another mug. You can use any mug you want, but if you've been looking for some Mando in the hando, I thought of that just now. I'm glad there was no coffee in there, otherwise it would have ended up, on my desk or something far worse. Just know that this exists right here. Should I put the links in the video description? Should I? What about the Zeldas? You like Star Wars in your life? Yeah? You like the video so far? Are you liking it? What other things do you think I should be sticking in my kitchen? And be careful about what you recommend. I'm talking about Star Wars stuff. And yes, I've heard about the Darth Vader toaster. Sure, there's a Grogu toaster too. The next thing I'm going to show you, I have not had a chance to open, but I saw it the other day, and I had to get it. I had to. Even though we do already have salt and pepper shakers, none of the salt and pepper shakers were Grogu'd. So this is a Grogu salt and pepper shaker. I'm sorry, at the point where this was manufactured, Grogu had not yet been named the child, aka Baby Yoda, which, by the way, if you ever see Baby Yoda, those words printed on an item, that item is definitely bootleg, because Disney does not call Grogu Baby Yoda, nor will they, ever. Oh, whoa, this is bigger than I thought it was going to be. You're going to love this. Reminiscent of the planter that I showed you, here we've got Grogu, salt and pepper shaker. I don't exactly know how it works. Which one's the salt and which one's the pepper? Or does it matter? Not really seeing too much of a difference here. I guess you can decide, unless there's like some international law that says 3 holes in something is one thing and 2 holes in something else is something else. I'd imagine the salt is the 2 hole and the pepper's the child head. Let me know. Maybe I'm screwing this up already, but cool thing is that it's magnetized, so you can get Grogu to land perfectly in the pod. Just like that. Salt and pepper shaker. It looks amazing even when you're not using it. Oh, yeah. Do you feel assaulted? Do you? Well, I'm going to pepper you with a few more recommendations. Grogu, you've done a great job. You will go over here. When it comes time to wipe your hands, you could use a boring old napkin, which probably puts you to sleep. You know, you're all like... Because it's just boring. There's nothing to it. Or maybe it's got a design that really isn't all that interesting. Well, I bet you this design is more interesting to you. It's a hand towel. Baby Yoda hand towel. Or Grogu. The Force is strong with this little one. Star Wars. Oh yeah, if you can think of an item, it's been Star Wars. So this Grogu hand towel is in our kitchen. And I just realized something. Someone's used this. Can you see that? Look at that. Look at that. Someone's used it already. How's that possible? I just got this the other day. No, dude, was that? Dude, like, someone put spaghetti sauce on it. You saw it, didn't you? There's definitely a mark there. What's interesting about this particular pickup, it was $9.99 before the 40% off discount that I got. But the other Star Wars kitchen hand towels were $7.99. That's the Baby Yoda markup. A $2 markup simply to have a Grogu hand towel. We only got one of these. You get more than one. Just depends on, you know, where you're going to be hanging things. Hand towels are available. I've showed you that. I've shown you that. Let's see here. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 more items to show. Right next to that hand towel was this, or a series of these. The Force is strong with this child. These were approximately, let me check the price, $5.99 minus a 40% off discount. So 40% off $6, whatever that is. I'm bad at math. I'm good at collecting Star Wars things. So the Force could be strong with you too, these placemats. The only thing I will point out about the Grogu items is it's really odd that they contrasted Grogu with blue. And this is an observation that my wife Diana made. She said, "Why is everything blue?" I'm like, "Yeah, you're right. Why? Like, why isn't it like some like shade of green or brown or maybe even black? A little more neutral rather than blue. But at least this is dark blue." So I got a few of these for the table because, you know, you don't want to like spill food directly on the table. And speaking of food, that is the last item I'm going to show you in this particular roundup. And if I'm missing anything, please make recommendations, comment. Let me know, because our kitchen still has room for other stuff. Here's something that I highlighted recently as well in the live chat, or the live video feed on Twitch. The Mandalorian and the Child Pop Pez dispensers. So these are Funko specials. These are different from the actual, actual Pez dispensers, the normal Pez dispenser line. These are stylized like the Pop series, which I assume you're familiar with. These were available locally for around $12 for the pair, and it was, I thought, a pretty affordable price for an exclusive. This also comes with a couple of candy, well, the dispensers, yes, the Pez dispensers, but also candy packets? I don't know. I don't Pez. And the reason why I collect the Pez dispensers, but I don't Pez. I don't eat Pez because for years, and I don't know why, they use hydrogenated oil. And I avoid hydrogenated oil in everything. So yeah, I can't eat the Pez, but this is probably gonna stay in the box. I'm just saying, like, you can't have a kitchen unless there's candy in it. If you're thinking, wait a minute, Chris, why would you put Pez dispensers in the kitchen? It's candy. It's the candy in the kitchen. Who does not have candy in their kitchen? It's not a kitchen unless you have candy. And it's not a kitchen unless you got Star Wars in it. I'm sorry, that's the line I'm drawing. Thanks again for listening. Thanks again for paying attention. Thanks again for stopping by the live show when we do it every night on Twitch. I appreciate the time and attention. And if you want me to talk about something else, well, stop by one of the shows and let me know what you're thinking. Because trust me, I am full of interesting things to talk about and full of something else that I have to relieve myself. I'm not going to do it during this video recording though. I'm going to do it after. I love you. I appreciate you. But at this point, I'm going to leave you to your own devices, and may the force be with you. Always. Oh, look at that, a new follower on Twitch.